Good morning, everybody. It is your girl, Sulondia Hammond, a.k.a. Sue Baby, and I am excited to be back with you guys on another beautiful Wednesday. What is today? I think it's, May 14th, 2014. Either way, if I got the dates wrong, we know it's May, we know it's 2014, and we know it is yet another beautiful Wednesday, and we are alive and well. So welcome back to the weekly call that I have every Wednesday. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! If I had some sound effects, I'd have the clapping and the cheering going on, but I had to make sure, make it do what it do, because you can't sit there and wait just because you don't have. You got to make it do what it do. Use what you got. If this is your first time calling, let me say welcome to the call. Thank you. And for all my people that are on the line this morning, man, I love you guys. Some of you guys are here every Wednesday, and I love you for your support, and I thank you for being here. Why am I doing this call? For those that are listening to the call for the first time, I do this call every Wednesday morning. Well, typically every Wednesday morning, unless I'm out of town across the water on the seas and I can't get an internet connection or a phone call to go out. But typically every Wednesday morning, guys, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we normally start on time because I believe in being prompt. And I'm doing a call every Wednesday because a lot of people find it hard to get through the week, to make it to the next day. A lot of times we get on Wednesday, we get on chillax mode because we feel like we're almost there. We got through Monday and Tuesday, Monday being the most dreadful day that people look forward to, and Friday probably being the best day that people look forward to. So Wednesday is kind of like in the middle, so we get in that chillax mode because we've made it through Monday and Tuesday, and we only got Thursday and Friday to go before we're home free, Saturday and Sunday. And then, I don't know, probably Sunday about 6 p.m., 8 p.m., we start hitting that dreadful mode again. For those of you that actually go to a job and you start saying to yourself, oh, I'm back to work. Back to work again. Well, I wanted to do a midweek motivational call to get you jumped up, man, to get you started, to get you out of that spirit of complacency, to get you out of that spirit of mediocrity, to get you out of that chillax mode. I want you to be on go. Stay on go. Like Stormy Wellington always says, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So I want you to stay ready, all right? I want you to be ready so you don't have to get ready. So that's a part of doing a call. And also, it's a motivational call, a business call, an empowerment call. So we mix in a lot of that, those three elements together to get you going in your life, your career, your relationship, and your business, all right? And for those of you that don't know my background, yes, I'm excited because, there was a time in my life when I wasn't living the life that I wanted to live because I didn't think that I could live it. Now, let me back up. Initially, I thought that I could have the world. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts are things, guys. Thoughts shape your reality. Thoughts bring forth your reality. So I used to think that I could have the world as a young girl. I had big dreams, man. But then when I got to be about 17, 18, I started getting other people's perception of the world and other people's perception of what your dreams should be. It started to shift my thinking. And then in the back door crept in doubt and self-imposed limitation, man, and fear. So my vision began to get cloudy. I began to think that I wouldn't have provision for the vision, which is going to lead me in today's topic, which is provision for the vision. But, so instead of me pursuing my dreams of wanting to be on stages, performing across the world, be in the theater, inspiring people, making them laugh, making them love, making them live, love, learn, laugh, I went into the military. But, hey, guys, went home, got out of the military, started doing pretty good, got a job, didn't pursue my passions again because of fear and what other people, thought about what I wanted to do. So I got a job, did pretty well in the real estate industry, was able to accumulate up to 16 income-producing properties, had great money, was rolling good, was loving life to a certain extent because I had money, but I was still depressed because I wasn't living the dream. I wasn't fulfilling the vision that I was given as a child. And then it all came tumbling down, It was like Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Sue Ham had a great fall. But the thing about it is they couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. But the great news is Sue Ham was put back together again in a different way, in a better way, to the point where I came to realize that I am in control of my destiny. I am in control of my thoughts. God gave us free will to act out on the destiny and the purpose that he created us for. And when I came to that realization, I don't even know if I pronounced that right. But when I came to that realization, that's when I said, you know what, I'm going full speed ahead with my vision. And as a result, guys, God allowed me to bounce back from foreclosure, repossession, from suicidal thoughts, from depression, from losing my house to pretty much losing everything I had losing everything other than the vision, other than the dream. He kept the vision there. Matter of fact, when I lost everything, the vision became illuminated even more so. That's all I wanted to focus on. So, guys, he was able to bless me and raise me up out of the ashes. And today, I'm proud and I thank God. I give him the glory that today I'm able to talk to people all across the world as a motivational speaker, travel across the world, speak to people as a business consultant, coach people online all across the world. I have clients that are in India, California, South Carolina, Texas, all across the world, and help them, coach them, take their business to a new level, as well as I've done some radio and some TV, and I'm a published author. I do a lot of things, guys, so I get confused. But I think my biggest and proudest achievement is the fact that I'm a mother, and I'm striving every day to be a better mother and a better friend and a better person to help people, to show them the light and inspire them to live, love, learn, and laugh. So which brings me to today's topic, provision for the vision. Okay, a lot of times, guys, we don't want to do what we were created to do. We don't want to do what we know we should do because we feel we lack provision. Now, if you were on last week's call, you know last week's call was a banger. The lines were flooded. We had people commenting. And last week's call was entitled Faith to Succeed in Business. And I told you that faith is a belief that's not based on proof. Faith is being sure of what you hope for and certain of what you do not see. You know, faith is complete trust and confidence in someone or something. So when you have faith, you believe that the provision will be provided for the vision. You see, when I was down in the valley and didn't have any money, but yet I still had a vision of performing stage plays, I just had faith that the provision would be met. Now, you may say, what is provision, Sue? You know, I'm not an English teacher, but I like to give definitions to really put things into perspective for people. And you know, on the Internet, which I love, provision means to provide for someone, to make sure the materials are necessary. It's the state of being prepared for, you know, a stock of needed materials or supplies, you know. So basically, when we relate it to business, provision, having the money to start that business, provision, having the people in place to help you carry out your vision, provision, having that office space, having the knowledge and the wisdom of the consultation of someone who's done this before, a coach, a consultant who can coach you along the way to make it happen. Provision is the materials needed to carry out the vision. Now, provision does not necessarily always have to mean money. It don't have to mean that, because the thing about it is God can provide provision for you in so many different ways, and I just gave you some examples, whether it be knowledge, whether it be people, whether it be the building, whatever resources you need to carry out your vision. Now, and I told you what faith is, and because I have faith and I move forward in carrying out the vision, God always, guys, has provided the provision for me. Now, here's one thing I want to tell you. If you're going to pray, don't worry. Yeah, I'll pause for effect. If you are going to pray, don't worry. And I'm going to give you some examples. I told you last week about my sister SHB some years ago when she was doing the show, her show, and how it was canceled. They canceled it on her, and she had plenty of vendors coming all across the world for this show, and, you know, these people canceled it on her. But the thing is, this was her vision. and she believed that God was going to provide to make the show happen. Now, all the people around her, like myself, who have been working with her diligently for months, putting in like 70, 80-hour weeks to make this show successful, like Maurice and even her husband, we when they said the show was canceled, we were like, okay, fine, we'll just pay everybody and, hey, cut our losses and we'll try it again next year or whatever. But it wasn't our vision, so we weren't as passionate about it. Even though we were passionate about it, we weren't as passionate about it as the visionary, SHB. And SHB was like, no. And she said no because she had the faith that everything would fall into place. But more importantly, she believed that provision would be provided for the vision. Now, you tell me, that's kind of crazy, right? You're a business owner, you got a big show going, and just a couple of days before the show is supposed to take place, it's called off. But you refuse to accept that. Even when your team, the people closest to you, are telling you it's over. We'll try it again next year. Cut our losses. It's all right. We learned a lot. Let's move on. But you stand steadfast, having faith, believing in what is going to happen, even though you have no proof, and knowing that provision will be made for your vision. Guys, I'm here to tell you that the show did go on. She stood firm, she believed, and the provision was made for her vision, and the show did go on. And I've got so many different testimonies that I can share with you. Here is the thing. People who are blessed because they take action. People who are blessed because they have faith. People who are blessed because they are unwavering in their belief system. They move forward. And my favorite saying, they get off the couch, take action, and make it happen. Because here is the thing. When people see that you are taking a stand, when people see that you are moving towards your goals and your dreams, when people see that you have been given a left hook, an uppercut, a sucker punch, a kick in the gut, but you still get back up and you stand and you say, no, I'm going forward because I've been given a vision and I have to carry it forth because this is my purpose, this is what I was created for. More people are going to rush to your aid for the simple fact that people are drawn into light. People are drawn into success stories. People are drawn into people that have a mission, and no matter what obstacle comes against them, they still stand and they go forward. Such was the case with SHB. When everything looked like it was going to collapse, when everything had collapsed, but because she stood firm, planted, steadfast, unmovable, unwavering in her faith, and knowing that it would be okay, the people came to her aid. They were like, what do you need? What do you need us to do? We'll do this. Who do you need us to call? They started slashing prices. And guys, lo and behold, the show went on. So when you are showing yourself worthy of help by having faith, by moving forward in your vision, regardless of the setbacks, regardless of the people laughing at you, regardless of your family who may, even though they lovingly are looking out for you, may discourage you, you got to keep going. They feel they're looking out for you because they don't want you to fall on your face, but that's a part of life. That's a part of success. If you're not failing, you're not going to be successful. If you're not failing, that tells me you're not taking action, which means that you're not ultimately going to achieve success. So failure is a part of life. Welcome the failure. Welcome the failure. But know that if you have a vision, and it is the vision that God sent you here with, it is that thing that you can't sleep at night because that is all that you think about. It is that thing when you are sitting on your job, daydreaming about leaving your job to fulfill that vision even more so. It is the thing if you are on your job, but you have a vision to enhance your job and the people around you, and you work diligently, day after day after day, night after night, and that's all you think about. When you are certain that that is your vision and you stand firm with it and you move forward, I'm here to tell you that God will provide provision for the vision. Now, I want to tell you about myself. For those of you that have been following me on Facebook, guys, I'm getting into something I've never done before, which is the political arena. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this for the, I don't know if this is a textbook answer, but all I know is it's the Sue Ham answer, and it's from my heart. I am literally sick and tired of seeing good people being abused. I am sick and tired of seeing people who are in office that are complacent, who've been there 20 and 30 years and who aren't doing anything because, number one, they feel they don't have to. Number two, they either lack vision or knowledge, and we know without those you perish, and that's what's happened to the state of my county. We are perishing. And number three, I'm sick and tired of people saying that when they graduate school, 12th grade, they are up out of this county instead of staying here to want to fight. So, see, nobody is stepping up to say, listen, I'll step up. I'll be responsible because to whom much is given, much is required. And, again, like I said, when people see that you're taking a stand and you're doing great things, it's amazing how other people want to come and latch on, and then together you got a movement. Another reason I want to do it is because I want the citizens to know that we have to hold people accountable. But more importantly, as citizens, we have to look in that mirror and make ourselves accountable and responsible. And we have to take control of our county and make it better. So, and I'm running because I want better schools. I want to bring jobs back. I want to help to provide resources, whether it be people, knowledge, education, grants, loans to let people start businesses, because we have got to start businesses and start to employ people in our neighborhoods to circulate that dollar in our neighborhoods, to keep it in our neighborhoods, in our communities, in our counties, in order to stimulate that county, in order to stimulate the economy in the county. So those are the reasons why I'm running. And there's a lot more. But here's the thing, guys. Even though I make money, the money goes out to other things. I've already got it set up. I'm budgeted. Running a political campaign is extremely expensive. But not only is it extremely expensive, it is extremely time-consuming. Not only is it extremely time-consuming, it wears on you emotionally, because you've got hundreds of thousands of people, and I'm over-exaggerating, but that's what it feels like, pulling at you, calling you, giving you their 2 cents, telling you how you should run the campaign, but not volunteering or donating any funds. Then you've got those people who really have some great wisdom and knowledge to impart. But when you're running your own business, such as I do, and you're also helping with a major production, a major show that's about to take place in June. And let me tell you, the election is June 10th, and I'm dealing with a major production, the SHV show that's about to take place in June in Charlotte. Then I'm preparing for a trip in Vegas in Charlotte to mastermind with some great people. And all of that's happening in June. We're talking June 10th election, June 12th to the 19th, my Vegas trip, and then June 29th to June 30th, the SHV show. When you've got all of that on you, then you've got coaching clients, then you're helping people in a group Facebook where you're mentoring to them, then you are a full-time mother, a full-time girlfriend, full-time daughter, sister, and brother. Guys, it starts to weigh on you. And so, as I was saying, the money is allocated to other things. And so for me to jump into this political arena, this was a big thing. And I got to tell you, at one point, I was just like, God, I feel like you're calling me to do this because, guys, I can live anywhere in the world. I'm not boasting or bragging, but I'm thankful that I'm blessed to be able to live anywhere in the world. But for some reason, guys, I moved back home in 2003, and I have felt compelled to stay here to contribute, to help the young people know that, listen, if you can think it, you can have it. But I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't going to have it by sitting on the couch and doing nothing. If you can dream it, you can achieve it, but you got to put work in it. And that is like been one of my missions, but not just to young people, because I see that a lot of people, adults, even 60, 70-year-olds have lost their way. And it's my purpose to inspire them to live, love, learn, and laugh, and to know that you can have whatever it is that you envision. And so I have been put in this area for that. I've been trying to leave, and for some reason, I can't leave. I felt a pull, and as the years went by, I started getting more active in the community, and I started getting more active in politics, and I started looking at the people that we have in position and how they do nothing for us. They've been there 20, 30 years, and they're not doing anything for us except collecting a paycheck. And so I threw my hat in the ringer. Let me just tell you, if you are sane, anybody with good common sense, you do not automatically volunteer to be a teacher, a preacher, or a politician, because those are, and a parent, those are the hardest positions in the world. If you want to be ridiculed, become a teacher. If you want to be ridiculed, become a politician. If you want to be ridiculed, become a preacher. So I respect any and everybody in the world, but I really respect people in those positions because you are really positioning yourself to be ridiculed, to be criticized, among so many other things. And so I never saw a politician in my future, but it became a vision of mine because I really wanted to help people. I really wanted to be in a position to really have an impact on improving the economy, really have an impact on improving morale, on improving the belief system. And I felt that being in that position, I could help to allocate funding to bring in certain programs into the county that would help business owners, help provide grants and loans, that would provide programs for seniors and youth to educate them on how to use computers. Because in my county, we have a lot of people that don't know how to use computers. And if we're to get with today's hustle and bustle, we got to be up to par with technology. And so I wanted to provide programs for the youth to get them going on business ideas, get them stimulated, get them excited about opening their own business, get them excited about really following their dreams and not being ashamed, because I don't think anybody should be ashamed of their vision because their vision came from the Creator. And if God gave you the vision, God gave you the gifts and the talents, God gave you those big, humongous dreams, why should you downsize it? You better supersize it like you at McDonald's, baby, because that's why you were here. You are wired to carry out those provisions. You are wired to carry out that vision, and He will send provision. So don't ever downsize your dreams, your gifts, your talents, your ability for anybody to fit in. You do you, and that's my thing. I want to inspire people to do that, and I want to tell you that circumstances, your environment has nothing to do with it. Don't buy into that lie. You can be successful and survive and do your thing no matter where you are. So, guys, back to, running for office. So I got to tell you, the money was tight. And I was starting to get frustrated because there were things I wanted to do. There were people that said they would be there, and they backed off. But I'm glad they did because I prayed. I said, God, I only want to work with people who are serious about people, who are compassionate about people, who are serious about bringing this county to a level that nobody has ever seen it before. So anybody that's egotistical, anybody that's out for prestige, anybody that's all about position, anybody that's all about power and self, remove them from me. Guys, I kid you not. I looked up. I was all alone. I was all alone outside of maybe 3 or 4 people, Maurice, Steve, Bernard, a couple of other people on the campaign, and Coretta and Toya. And then I went back and I prayed, okay, God, send me people that are willing to work. And I got about 4 or 5 more people, man, and I'm excited about that. And my cousin Antonio, he's been there from the start. But here's the thing. So I said, I was starting to get frustrated. I had the people, right? We're out there grinding. I'm like, okay, God, I don't know if this is for me because, you know what? I'm trying to get all this money, get it together because this stuff is expensive, and I've got money. My money is already allocated for other things. And, you gave me the vision. If this is what you truly want me to do, and I'm being serious, I prayed this prayer. I said, this is what you truly want me to do, then send the provision for the vision that you have given me because I have a huge vision for this county, but it starts with getting into office. I wouldn't normally raise my hand to be in office. I don't want, that's a lot of responsibility. To whom much is given, much is required, but you have put it on my heart to the point where I can't run from that. I've got to do it. Guys, I'm here to tell you, not only did He send provision, He sent it double times, 3 times. I mean, I was getting hit up left and right. He started sending people that can help me get deals on things. He started, when I started contacting the TV stations about commercials, they were quoting me prices, and they came back, and it was like, oh, guess what? You get a 15% discount. I was like, what? He started sending people that were willing to volunteer and work for free, that wasn't looking for, money, because a lot of times people want to capitalize on campaigns because they want to get paid. Well, my campaign didn't have money to pay people. I strictly needed volunteers. So he started sending people that were really serious and that shared in the vision, that were really ready to just get out there and help me grind the pavement and make things happen. Then he started sending people that could pour into me with knowledge and wisdom. Then he started sending people that can encourage me and motivate me and tell me to hang on. The end will justify the means. Then and then he started putting on people's heart to start making donations. And it was like as a bill or something came due for the campaign, it was like it happened to be the right amount for the donation that came in. I was like, whoa. And it's just been happening like that, guys, now for the last week. We have 27 more days to election. And, for the last few days, I have been putting up on Facebook, God provides for the vision. And I'm going to continue to say that because I believe that, because when you speak that out loud, when you write that, when you believe that, he will continue to do it. And as I put that out on Facebook just last night, I had people inboxing me and telling me how they want to reach out and help. So I'm here to tell you that providing for the vision doesn't always mean money, guys. It can mean somebody you can be ready to give up. And he can send that right person at the right time with the right word to get you right back on the path to accomplishing your vision. Did you get that? You can be ready to give up, and he can provide for your vision by sending the right person at the right time with the right word to get you right back on track to accomplishing the vision. So I'm here to tell you guys, whatever your vision is, don't downsize it because you think that the provisions are not there. And I'm telling you, as I'm having this call with you guys, I'm having a revelation, an epiphany, because I'm thinking about, shows that we have coming up and working with some people, and we're thinking that they need to downsize, but see, they have a vision. And a lot of times you as the visionary, people that are following you or working with you, they can't understand it completely like you because they're not the visionary. So the visionary has that vision. The visionary has that faith. They have that belief. And even though it may look like it ain't going to work out, they know and believe that it will, and they keep moving forward and trusting that God will provide provide provision for the vision. So I'm having an epiphany because I'm thinking about the people I'm working with, and now I can understand, because sometimes it's baffling to your team when you're doing things that they suggest that you don't do. When you are stepping out of the lines, when you're stepping out of the boundaries and they can't get it. But see, they get it. The visionary gets it because they have the vision. And then it's baffling to the team because it's like, no, you shouldn't do it this way. No, we need to cut costs and da-da-da-da. And the visionary says, no, we're going to keep moving forward. I have faith. I know it's going to work. And then in the end, guys, what happens? It works. It works. And the team sits back and look at the visionary, and they're like, oh, my God, I didn't think that was going to work. I don't even know how we pulled that off. And the visionary all along is thinking, God gave me the vision. God gave me the dream. I'm blessed to have you guys to help me to carry it out. But at the end of the day, he gave me the vision, and I shall not be moved. I shall be steadfast. I shall not change it unless he orders me to change it. I shall continue to move forward, believing and trusting and having faith that he will provide provision for the vision. Now, notice I said moving forward. That does not mean sitting on the couch and having faith and thinking things are going to happen, because faith without works is dead. If you're in a bad marriage and you want it to move forward and get better, then you take steps to make it better. You go to counseling. You pray together. You do things that will stimulate that relationship. If your partner likes to take walks, then guess what? If you want that marriage or that relationship to get better, then you better start getting up and taking walks and start liking to do it. If your partner likes to go to the park or read books and ask you to read a book so that you guys can discuss things and go to a new level financially and educationally and socially, then guess what? You better pick up a book and do it. If your partner is into working out and they are suggesting that you work out, and guess what? If you are serious about that relationship, then you better get up and do those things. Just like with business. In business, if you are serious about taking your business to a new level, guys, it requires more than faith. You've got to take action. Yes, he will provide for the vision, but if you truly believe in that vision, you can't just sit on the couch. You are not going to allow fear You are not going to allow circumstances. You are not going to allow the people that are heckling you or laughing at you or the doubt to come in and jeopardize that vision. You are going to move forward full speed ahead. Even though you don't know how it's going to happen, you're going to continue to take steps, because when you continue to walk, eventually you will get there. As you are walking, provisions will be made along the way. You will see. Your way will be illuminated. There will be light. You'll find people on the path, on the journey, right there for you as you're walking, whether you're trying to start that business, better your marriage, better yourself on the job. You'll find people there to help you along the way. Somebody may say, hey, you know you can go here and get a grant. Okay, boom. Hey, you take some more steps. You get the grant. Somebody can say, hey, you know you can go here and get a loan. Okay, great. Boom. Hey, here's a person. Here's a consultant. They've done this before. They can help you in your business. But, guys, if you are on the couch not taking action, you won't walk into that. You won't walk into the provision for your vision. You've got to actually be walking in order to get that provision. So I think I have talked longer than normal. Normally this call is about 15, 20, 30 minutes. I think I've been talking now for about 45 minutes. I don't know, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, beyond any, longer than usual. But I don't know, guys. I was just having epiphanies and revelations as I was talking. If you're just coming onto the call, because I still see some people popping on, we are going to have a replay. You can actually take it down this number, but you can also go on Facebook and listen to it. But you can always go back and listen to this call over and over again by dialing the number 559-726-1299. 559-726-1299. And the PIN would be 998-231. But you can also, guys, if you are on my fan page, on my Facebook, just type in Sulondia Hammond. You can always go and listen to the calls there. I normally have them uploaded in about 15, 20 minutes. You can also check it out on my website, suham.com. And also, I like to end the call with, before we go, I'm going to take a couple of comments. But I also like to tell people this call happens every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m., and we get started at 9 a.m. prompt. And if you need to get free motivational tips or free business tips, guys, please go to the website, suham.com. We've got a plethora of information there to help you out with business, to help you out with life. Please go there, get it, soak up the knowledge. Join me on my Facebook page as I do. We try to do weekly training for people that are starting business, to help them advertise, to help you gain exposure, to help you engage your clients, to help you grow your business, to help you make money online. We do all of that via social media. So if you're not on Facebook, get a Facebook account right now and make sure you go and friend me, Sulondia Hammond, and that's S like Sam, Ulondia, last name Hammond, Hammond, or type in Suham, Sueham, and I should come up. Or, guys, send me an email, and we can connect that way. If you go to the website, suham.com, you can connect that way, too. Right now, guys, I'm going to open up the call. If you have a question or a comment, all you got to do is hit *6. *6 if you have a question or a comment. And I'm going to ask you to please limit it to 1 to 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. If you got a question or a comment, hit *6. And it could be a comment about this call. It could be a comment about a previous call. You may want to give a testimony or, about how God has made provision for you. There might have been something that you wanted to do, and he made provision for the vision. And, by you telling your story, you can encourage somebody else. So let's see. We have caller 1008, last four. State your name and where you're calling from, and go ahead and let us hear what you got.
Good morning, Suham. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
This is Maurice Perkins calling from Miami, Florida.
Maurice, welcome to the call. You're always on the call. We appreciate you.
I just really had a comment, Ms. Suham. First of all, I thank you for that motivational, inspiring message this morning. I don't even know where to begin. But one thing that you pointed out, you hit it right on the head when you stated, we all as individuals are in control of our destiny. And you are 100% correct about that. And I just want to applaud you and commend you for all that you do. I wish you the best of luck and success in your campaign. You definitely have my support. And once again, Team Suham, baby, keep doing a great job. Appreciate it.
Love it, love it, love it. And I'm loving you to life. I appreciate that, Maurice, for calling. Maurice is on usually every Wednesday. we appreciate the comments. A lot of times we're going to open up the call to get your comments, guys. So I want to hear what you got to say. And like I said, I want you to give your testimonies because you can help somebody who is either on the call right now or maybe listening to the recorded call, because I have to tell you, this call goes out all around the world. So it is also an opportunity for people to hear you. It's another opportunity for you to expose your business. So come out of your shell, But I'm going to give the invite one more time, and then we're going to end the call. Anybody that wants to make a comment, or if you have a question, hit *6. Hit *6. We got a bunch of people on here. I'm going to wake you guys up. You guys are like in your shell. You're afraid, but I'm going to get you up out of there. So hit *6 if you want to make a comment or you want to make a question or you have a question. So listen, guys, I'm telling you, every Wednesday, 9 a.m., make sure you're tuning in. You can listen to the replay on my website, or you can go to the Facebook fan page, or you can go to Spreaker.com, which is SPREAKER.com, and just type in Sue Ham, and you will find me there. I'm excited to have you guys, man, and I want you to know that whatever your vision is, go forward. Go forward with your vision. Go forward, guys. I want you to want it like you need it, okay? Want it like you need it and make it happen, trusting and believing that the way will be made clear, but all you have to do is take the first step and make it happen. Know that provision will be provided for your vision. So in closing, guys, I always got to encourage you to live, learn, and laugh, and don't quit, baby. Follow your dreams to success. I am your host, none other than Sulondia Hammond, a.k.a. Sue Hell, baby. And y'all better believe I'm loving you to life.